Hi, it's Justin. Welcome back to Echoes Up North. It's middle April. Hands healing up well. From as you saw in the last video, I fell and broke my wrist. Everything's going pretty good. My brother-in-law is up here this weekend, and going to get things cleaned up from last trip, and quite a few other projects to work on with our 3 hands. So take you along for the ride. So since last trip, all the ice is melted. Starting to warm up a little bit. It's still in the 50s, and hear thunder in the background, so we're gonna be working inside most of the day. Brother-in-law Steve has been bringing down a lot of the material that I wasn't able to bring down last time, so many thanks to Steve. Huge help, and looking forward to getting a bunch of good projects. We're gonna do the flooring, put the stairs in so I don't need to go up a ladder and fall again, and hopefully get a small little barn built for A-frame barn for the 4-wheeler. Okay, so we have half the cabin cleaned up. We're gonna go ahead and start putting down some flooring. I'm gonna first put down a vapor barrier and then put the flooring down. I'm using a 1x12 pine that I milled with a tongue and groove on it, so you see us putting that down. Hopefully it goes down pretty quick, and we'll get some video of that. So we're able to get the floor all done. It turned out pretty nice. And next step, we're going to work on getting the stairs installed. The landing here with the short set of stairs coming up, and then turning and going up to the loft. Still really cold out, but at least the sun came out today, so it's a little nicer. It's a much nicer day than yesterday. We're going to spend some time outside. Going to work on clearing this area here so we can get the A-frame little shed built in order so we have a place to put the four-wheeler. So I'm going to be working on that today. So as you saw, we spent most of the morning working on the railing. By the second one, we found a much easier way of putting them together. So we have these done, but we're not going to mount them up right now. We're going to go outside a little bit and get some other projects done. We also got the last piece of ceiling put in, so that's done. So the stairs are in. It's raining outside, but we're going to go ahead and go out in the barn we built yesterday and try to get the front of that done. Get some doors put on it and come back to you in a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so another trip done. It's a snowy April day, and I'm gonna head back home. Super thankful for Steve's help. Without him, would not have gotten anything done really with my arm still being broken. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk you around and show you some things. Didn't get a lot of footage because I really wanted to just focus on getting work done while he was here. So just have some time lapses, which you saw. So just want to walk around real quick and show you everything. So here's the stair installation. I built these stairs last summer. You can see a video on my channel focusing on how I built these with the live edge maple. So they're all installed. The floor is 1x12 pine that I just little tongue and groove in. Face screwed them with some trim head screws, so really you can't see them. I'm gonna still need to put another coat of polyurethane on the floor, and also get the walls finished. Also have the railing installed for the loft on this side. Have a few trim pieces, the cap board to do, and a few other odds and ends on it to get it completely finished off. But it turned out pretty nice. And then as we come up the stairs into the loft, there'll also be a railing that will go along the stair edge. So you can see from the loft here. There'll also be a railing that goes along this edge here that I have all the pieces parts for. Just need to get it assembled. So it's coming along. The inside of the cabin, it's really starting to feel more like a cabin in place I want to come stay instead of a work zone, which is great. So a couple more trips and I really think get things wrapped up. This back wall here is where the kitchenette's going to go. We'll get that installed. And in this corner, I'm going to build a battery box for portable power station, like I've showed in some previous videos. Have a power station on order, just waiting for it to come in. So we'll get that done. So you can see the water level is pretty high, which I would expect just as all the ice melted. I think in the later in the spring, as it warms up, I will lift my dock up another couple inches. So on the outside, we did get this second set of stairs installed. Still have a few brackets and braces to put on it, but it's pretty much all set up, which is great. One of my future trips, I will be putting a awning off the front door here, which is going to be made up of two 220 watt bifacial solar panels. So it's going to be hanging over the front door to act as a little just stoop landing, which would be nice to keep out the rain, plus provide all the solar power I'm going to need. That's the frame for the porch overhang, so just need to get that attached. And the other major project that you saw was building of the small shed for the four-wheeler. Again, this is mostly done, a lot of trim work, and I have some dressing to do around the outside and bring in some gravel for the floor. I used a lot of the leftover shiplap that I had from interior for the two ends, some leftover metal that I had in order to do the roof. So I think all in on this, I think I have less than $500. It's kind of an idea I had for framing it to be inexpensive. So used pressure treated 4x4s. And as you can see, just did lap joints at the top, half laps. Did some bird mouths on the bottom, and all the outside corners are all half lapped. And it's a real simple structure. Very simple, very easy to build. And built the doors. And kept it pretty simple here for the doors. I'll install some pieces for the overlap on the doors and put the lock set on next trip, along with getting some trim along the edges. But I think it turned out pretty nice. Inexpensive way to quickly get a building up. Just to keep things dry, have a place I can get things out of the cabin itself. So I'm real happy with the way that it turned out.